It is 2020 time, and we are doing our very best to help you guys keep track of the big issues and where the candidates stand on things like abolishing ICE. Immigration has been one of the most divisive issues of the Trump era. Even before people started running for president, the left had a lot to say about ICE. That's Immigration and Customs Enforcement, by the way. It lives within the Department of Homeland Security. The most well-known and controversial part of ICE is its enforcement and removal operations, which detains and deports unauthorized immigrants from the United States. Under President Obama, who deported more people than any president ever, it mostly targeted undocumented immigrants who had committed serious crimes. But under President Trump, it's going after any person who is here illegally. Many Democrats say ICE is going too far, and some have taken to attacking the organization as a symbol of the Trump administration's hardline immigration policies. Kristen Gillibrand joined a handful of other members of the party in pushing for ICE to be abolished altogether, calling it a deportation force, adding immigration issues should be separate from criminal enforcement. Elizabeth Warren followed suit. She said because Trump was so, quote, deeply immoral on immigration, the entire system should be reformed. Julian Castro is one of the candidates taking a more moderate approach, instead calling for ICE to be split up and going back to deporting only the people who commit serious crimes or are a national security threat. So, what do most Americans think about all this? Only 24% of Americans actually support abolishing the agency. Among Democrats, 43% said the government should actually get rid of ICE, 34% think it should stay. This, like so many issues, is one that we are going to watch during the primary process to see how far left the Democrats decide to go.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.